Yeah, I do. Obviously, it was in Australia, and I remember staying up overnight to watch. I remember Lottie crying a lot, which was yeah, brilliant to watch, and I remember being quite inspired by it, and sort of realising that how cool it would be to go to a World Cup and play for your country and even win a World Cup. So yeah, look, next year's a great opportunity for us to sort of do something similar, to go out and win that World Cup, and what better way to do it at home, and to see. To have loads of girls watching, hopefully, and inspire them to play the game, and hopefully there's no better place, I think, to play that World Cup, and hopefully it will sort of kickstart cricket even more so. The women's game's progressed massively, and hopefully it will accelerate that even more.
Some of your current team were involved in winning that trophy back in 2009. Did the likes of Catherine and Nanya talk to you about it?
Yeah, obviously it comes up every now and then. When people are reminiscing, and yeah, they talk very fondly of it, and obviously it was a brilliant year all round for them, obviously winning the other World Cup as well. So yeah, it would be brilliant to emulate it. Obviously, when we had the World Cup in this country last 1993, they won it as well. So yeah, look, we'd love to emulate that and do well next year. 2009 was sort of the first time that I really got to know who was in the England squad, and sort of and the players. So it's great now that the sort of women's cricket has been massively on the rise. We're on telly and radio, etc. a lot more, and there's that massive exposure. But if we can sort of win a home World Cup, how great would that be to sort of inspire girls in this country, and boys as well, and get them out playing the game. And it's brilliant now that young girls growing up can look up to a female cricketer rather than the likes of the male cricketers, I guess, which is a nice feeling.
Fast forward to next summer, Women's World Cup final, England v Australia, here at Lords. Wherever you sit, what will the scene be like? You know, can you imagine it? Can you give us a bit of an idea?
Yeah, I'd just love to be here, to be honest. Obviously, we've got to play some really good cricket to make that final, and yeah, it would be nice to play the Aussies in the final, but we'll see. And I haven't actually got a seat in the dressing room yet, so I kind of change every time I get here, but I'm usually in sort of a corner, and I like a good view of the pitch, so potentially over there in the corner with a view of the ground. But yeah, look, I sort of won't think about it too much. You can kind of get wrapped up if you think too far ahead, so it's important that we sort of do the best that we can to make it here, and then if we do here, it's important that we really enjoy it, because it won't come around again, a home World Cup, and to lead the girls out here in a World Cup final would be a dream, I guess. Yeah, look, I think this team's been on a massive journey already to get to where we are, and obviously we're quite a young team, and I guess lean into the World Cup, we've got a lot of hard work and a long journey still to go. But yeah, it would be lovely to be here, and if the crowd is decent, which it looks like it will be as well, I think it will be a brilliant day. And what better place, as a kid, you dream about playing at Lords and playing in a World Cup final, leading out your country. There's no better feeling, I'm sure, in world sport. So yeah, I'd love to be able to do that.
What role can home support play, do you think?
Yeah, massive. Obviously, it will add to the pressure a little bit, but I think as a squad we're learning to embrace that a lot more now, and sort of thriving on it. So yeah, I think home support will be brilliant, and we'd love to see people come out and watch us play. Not just hopefully at Lords if we make that final, but in those group games we're playing at all 4 of the venues. So we'd love to have people come out and support us, and hopefully see us go on a run, and hopefully we can make it here to Lords.
Planning for a World Cup. It's been a long journey since you were a junior at Plymstock.
Yeah, a long time since I was a little tomboy playing with my brother down at Plymstock. Yeah, I'm still in touch with a lot of the boys at the club there, and they always remind me of some funny stories from back in the day. But yeah, it's been a long old journey from down in Plymouth and where I started, and quite mental really when you look back on how much things have changed. But yeah, I still stay in touch with them, and it sort of keeps me grounded, and sort of remember where I've come from, I guess, and what I've had to do to get here.